What's up, everyone? Movie Mania Nick here. And as you can see in front of me, I'm at the historic village at Allaire Park. This is actually, I believe it's in Belmar, New Jersey. So we're gonna check this place out. This is a historical place. I have some buildings. I see some, they have a train ride. And let's just go check out what else they have around here. There's a train right there, so I guess you just get on that, take a ride, and here's where you buy the tickets for the train ride. Alright guys, so I'm gonna ride the train. Here's my ticket. This should be fun. Checking to connect the train. You know, the normal checks for a train, brake check and everything else. So I think that's where we're sitting. Also on the back of the ticket there's more information. Here's to check them out if you want to get any more information about them.
Hey guys.
Get ready in any car you like.
Sure.
You can sit in any car. And we hope you enjoy
How you
the
doing?
ride.
Do you need this or?
The conductor will take it once we're underway.
Gotcha. Thank you. So basically you have your choice. You can sit in the, I guess they call it cabooses. That's what you call it. Or you can sit outside.
We're about to get ready to go. If you would make sure you have a seat. You must remain in your seat throughout the ride. No getting up and moving from one seat to another, or trying to move between cars while the train is in motion for your own safety. Also, we strongly suggest you keep your arms, legs, hands, head, or whatever inside the car at all times, since there are places where the briar bushes and the holly trees get extremely close to the track. Otherwise, enjoy your ride. Everyone, all aboard!
You heard them.
We are one of the oldest continuously operating rail preservation societies in the country. We started out back in 1952 out on Route 9 just north of Freehold, and we moved here to the State Park in 1962. Unfortunately, people think because we're on state property, we're funded by the state, and that's not the case. We do not receive a dime in state funding. So everything you see here has been bought and paid for. Originally built in 1874 as a boxcar. By 1902, it was considered to be too small to be used as a boxcar. So to save money, the railroad took 50 of these old wooden boxcars we used during World War II on the Oahu Railroad to move munitions and supplies from the docks to the various military bases around the island of Oahu. Later, when those supplies were
There you go.
through Farmingdale, Freehold, Gettysburg,
Thank you. He was saying that's where they hold flea markets sometimes, and over here on the right is additional parking. Looks like we're coming back right now.
Then in October we had a couple of weekends, Friday and Saturday nights after dark. We invited a few ghosts and goblins to join us, tell a few ghost stories, see if we can't scare a few folks, and have some fun with our haunted Halloween express. Then finally, starting Friday after Thanksgiving, it's the major fun day of the year. which is our annual Christmas Express with Santa on board. Santa comes on board and rides with every train, talks to each of the kids. That's the Friday after Thanksgiving and the next 4 Saturdays in December. For more information about the dates, the times, or the fares, today's special events, check our website, njmt.org. It possible for us to stay here for 61 years, so we appreciate you riding with us today. Okay, Allaire Station, last stop. Everyone off, please watch your step, hold the handrails.
So this machine right here, this is what actually pulled the train. Alright guys, so here's the train I just took a ride on. It was pretty fun. It was nice, relaxing. They actually took you around twice, so it was worth it. It was about $6 to ride the train. It was very fun. I enjoyed it. It's very peaceful here. This train right here. So basically at this park, they have other stuff around here. I just rode the train. That was fun, like I said before. But they have a lot of historical buildings. So we're gonna take around the park here and see what they have. And of course, when I go somewhere, I have to buy some kind of souvenir. So here it is. It's a magnet. Yeah, the guy there was saying that, one of the workers, they were saying that this place it's kind of hurting, and any donation, if you come here, will be any help. If you can donate. I already did. Okay, so right now we're going to be heading over there, which is the chapel. I guess from reading the sign, you can actually get married here too, because they have wedding photography. Alright, so here's the chapel. I wonder if we can go in. Let's check it out. If you want to read it, pause it, screenshot it. Alright guys, the door's locked. I don't know what you can see in there, but that's the inside of the chapel. So back here behind the chapel, looks like they have a gazebo there. And it's big open space. I think this is for parking. There's the train again. Admission is $5. Includes entry into the historic village. So yeah, by the sign says, we're gonna be heading toward the houses now. So apparently you have to pay to get in the village. It's about $5. So here it is. This is the historic village. It's very nice back here. So we're gonna walk around, see what they got here. Yeah, so you basically take this path to the blast furnace, and there it is right there. Alright, so there it is. This is the blast furnace right here. Let's take a quick look here. Close-up look. Looks like they have an event here, because see, there's benches here made of wood. And I just want to be careful, because this is in the middle of the woods. So there it is. The blast furnace. Well, the lower part of it. This thing is massive. So there it is, the blast furnace. Came upon a sign here about more of the furnace, which I just showed you before. So screenshot it, pause it, if you want. Alright, so I'm assuming and guessing that that's his house right there. Most of these buildings you can actually walk in and there's actually people in there working and doing stuff. Of course it's just for a show, but this is very cool. So apparently here, in this empty spot, as you can see, it was a building at one time. Now there's nothing here. This was the charcoal depot, warehouse, and staging area. Very interesting. Here's all the information. So this right here was Mr. Allaire's house. We're gonna walk inside and see what they have. See what's down here, if anything. It's like a little cell.
Whatever they would bring in, whatever people leave for the kitchen, we laid out here, whatever was going on. This is a drop-off spot. It's a mudroom. Her family. I have a daughter who's 6'1". That's me. And I'm saying, where did I go wrong? Now, I want to ask you something, sir. Yeah, please. That's where you'll be taking your bath. Right after you wash the dishes.
No, how you know how we was so rich.
Oh, the planks, yeah.
Right, remember that?
Yeah.
The wide floor beams. Helen, come here. That's Wes. Look, she's over here.
I've got a window shop across the way. They are 200 years old. And when he came here, he also wanted to show off that he didn't want to live like Davy Crockett in the middle of the countryside. He wanted to.
Purple floor is what? Right, so eight candles essentially. Cool, huh?
And the other thing I'd like to draw your attention to is this piano. This is a German harp piano. It's one of 3 left in the world today. It also is a replacement because Mr. Allaire, in his genius, ordered a grand piano and he couldn't get it into the house. How he thought it was going to get into this room, I have no idea.
Thank you very, very much.
Have a great day. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
So basically you go inside the house and it's a mini tour and she takes you around basically discussing the house, but you don't go upstairs. It's just mainly downstairs. It's a short tour, but it's nice. It's like this place is open too, so we're gonna go inside.
And there's a whole line we have to push to get in there. So like, and she's on. So I have to be moving because I've got lots of folks. Oh, I miss you too. I'll stop.
paid $1.50 per day.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. And the next 2 rooms, that's the Cooper room, and then the other room, that's the wheelwright shop.
Cool, thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
Hello.
Hello.
What was this for?
So this was like this was used for like carving.
Okay.
So like this was used for carving longer pieces of wood. So you would just, essentially you would actually sit down on this. You would sit down, put a piece of wood right here.
Okay.
And then this contraption would essentially keep the wood in place. You would have to put your shoe on the pedal. And as it's in place, you can just sit down and start carving it into like a size or shape. And you would actually extract the iron component out of bulk iron. Extract it out. This is why we call it a stag.
Yep.
And we generally would just throw the stag away because we didn't need it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah. You actually would use this wooden pan for the cast iron making process. Like this model, this wooden pan would be actually compressed into a molder, a sand molder. And then to make this for cast iron pan, an iron worker would then. You're welcome. Have a good day. I'm good. How are you? Welcome factory. And this is where the carpenters that would help ironworks work and make stuff. And what the carpenter made in the building is that they made items out of wood. So like furniture, utensils, toys for children, lots of pattern makers. Because we probably know the carpenter would first have to carve, then press the wooden star into a molder, a sand molder like this. When you press it into the molder, it leaves the cast iron star basically outside the general store. And it would make and fix carriage.
Is there like any aspect of this that's like modernized?
No, this is a just replica of what they did. The stuff in here, the only thing original to the actual building is the walls. Nothing else is here. And this building has had 3 separate restorations to make sure it was as accurate as possible.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So this is what it would look like. Nothing else?
Yeah, that happens. You're not paying attention. That's nice thing to have extra right nearby. Now we start over. So ultimately, this is the goal we're looking for.
Nice.
Make sure I don't.
So this is their gift shop. You can actually buy stuff here, soda, bakery stuff.
I don't know.
We can walk here. Mama, we can walk candy from my house.
Little ice cream bar.
Ride up at Ocean Port for charity.
Catch it in New York almost.
Probably for them.
Everything looks good. Alright guys, that'll do it for me here at the Allaire State Park, the historic village at Allaire. This is in Wall Township, New Jersey. If you guys are ever in the area, I highly recommend to check this place out. There's a lot of history here. You get a train ride if you make it on time. Right now, they're only running from, I think it was 11 to 4, I believe, or 4:30 right now. So I got here at a good time. I mostly did everything. It's a nice walk, too. It's very peaceful here. People are nice. You see a lot of nature, a lot of historical homes, everything here. That's about it, guys. So as usual, smash that like button, support, share, hit that notification bell. It'll notify my next video vlog. You'll be able to check me out on Instagram under the same name, Movie Mania Nick. And remember, stay safe, be excellent to each other, and party on, dudes.